Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Congratulations to Spain, Brie, España. I don't know if you know, just won the World Cup.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for them.
Not a clue.
No clue.
It's quite literally all that's been on in my house for weeks and weeks now. It has been exciting. Not a soccer girly, but I have been enjoying watching it. As for the pod today, you guys, not much TV happening. We have been watching Big Brother. Not much to really report on yet. As we said, it'll pick up later on, in the episodes for us. Brie has a little bit of RHOC to discuss.
I do have some Big Brother to discuss, though. I need to ask you a very specific question.
Okay, great. I love it. We're also going to be giving our casting of Ultimate Girls Trip,
Like our dream cast.
our dream cast. Oh, I didn't do that. I did it as
No,
in
but
I did it that not like who I would want to see, who I think would be
a
good
good
together.
cast. Yes.
Yeah, because somebody that I chose is actually one of my least favorite housewives.
No, Nikki, it wasn't supposed to be Housewives. It was supposed to be like girls on the outside of the franchises besides Housewives, like Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality.
Oh no, I miss.
Oh boy. Well, I have
Okay.
mine. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
share mine. And I
Maybe I
have
could
and I have the
blend my
Maddies.
ours.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, who even is there? Okay, wow. I'll listen to yours and then see if anything
Okay.
sparks my memory. So
Yeah.
we have two different assignments going on.
We can still hear
Really
yours. Yeah,
exciting.
that's great.
Okay.
Should I tell the Maddies, or is this going to make me sound like such an idiot
Go ahead.
about the World Cup? What I
No,
voice
please.
noted to you the other day? So you
We
guys
love a
know,
cup. We love a cup
house,
in this house.
we love a cup. So you guys know, renovation, blah, blah, who cares? Plumbers, drama.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So
There
funny.
was a bunch of, I'm living on the second floor. There was, people working on the first floor, plumbers and electricians. And I hear them all like cheering at one point. They're like, woo, yeah, and they're cheering. And I was like, oh my God, they must be so excited that they're done.
And I was like, do you think that's how like every plumber and electrician like closes out a job? They get that one last nail in and they're like, woohoo!
Oh my
Yes.
God. Well, it's been like a stressful week. It's the whole thing. So I was like, wow, they must be so excited that they're done. Like, nice. And then I realized they were listening to the World Cup and they were
Correct.
excited about the game, whatever was going on.
Which is so crazy that you say listening to and not watching.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe watching. Just to keep it on me for a second, I had my back into Chef Society
Oh my God.
yesterday.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell me everything.
Guess who's back, back, back,
uh,
back again, again,
uh.
again. Chef Bree's back, back, back. Tell a friend. But seriously, like if you guys live in Rhode Island, tell a friend. Like I will come and cook for your party. A friend of a friend asked me to cook for this bachelorette party that was coming to Newport. And not a friend of a friend, my husband's cousin, Avery, if you're listening, like I love you. Thanks for the hookup. But anyway, it was like 15 girls for a bachelorette party in Newport. Like these podcast
Oh my God.
girlies
That's a
as
lot of
well.
girls.
It was a lot of girls. Podcast girlies as well. Health and wellness girlies. Like picture like 15 Ninas, like your
Oh,
sister,
wow.
in a room. Like the beauty. And I'm just like this little
Pop it in the
I'm like a
kitchen. Like,
lunch lady, like in the kitchen. With my tits down to my knees. I'm like, dinner's
passing
ready,
this out.
kids.
You want soy?
No, they were so nice. The house was so sick. The girl took me on like a whole tour. It was so nice. Like I wanted to be like, can I record the house? Anyway, she was like taking tons of content. Hopefully she got some good shots. But it was so fun. It was so nice to get moving and grooving again. hopefully like I can keep, booking some gigs here and
Was
there.
it
And
like riding a bike? Just
yeah, it
right
was
back
like
into it?
it was riding a bike. And the best part was that I had to prep a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
When you do like an in-home dinner, you don't want to literally be doing every single thing at the house because it's so like the dishes, the everything, it looks insane. So I prepped like basic as much as I can at my house, and then when I get there, I just have to
Hmm.
really like cook and assemble some stuff. Anyway, my husband took my kids out of the house for the day so I could be alone to do everything. And honestly, like that was the best part. Like having the day alone. And Nikki,
It has to be.
I did not even put music on. I worked in silence
You
for
raw
five
dogged.
hours.
Wow.
It was
You
so
know,
nice.
that's like the way you need to do it. I've been raw dogging. We've had this conversation before. How do we do our chores, let's say? Mowed the lawn today, no music. It's
It's
just
nice.
nice. And Brie, you were working. This was actually a job. Like you can't have your kids around while you're working.
No, exactly. Yeah, they had to be gone. They
You
had to be out of
had to
there.
go.
Yeah, mommy's busy. But yeah, it was so nice. And then I was there for a couple hours. Like
What was the hit dish?
I would say like sushi, spring rolls. I did like this miso salmon, fried rice, chicken teriyaki.
Oh my God. So
Yeah,
good.
it was good. They loved. Yeah, it
Did you
was
eat
great.
it?
Well, I like sampled some stuff like when I was, prepping things and like a couple nibbles when I'm there, but I can't be like eating
You're like,
or like
yum, 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 yum. Like,
no, when I left, I was like, Andrew's like, should I order a pizza? I was like, perfect. I'll see you in 40 minutes. Yeah.
perfect. That's so exciting. I was like your biggest hype girl.
I know, you're so sweet.
So proud of you, Brie.
Thanks. So yeah, maybe we'll like, get some more cooking content coming.
Would
And like I said,
love.
if you live in Rhode Island, DM us. The DMs are open. Let me know.
Such a good idea too, because I think I don't know if we were saying this on the pod or offline, for a bachelorette party of 15 gals,
No, it's
that's
impossible.
impossible,
Yeah.
especially in Rhode Island. It's small.
Yeah, you have to split up.
That's
They
like
actually,
that's like the Hamptons. Like you can't really, I mean, you probably could go out to a dinner with
yeah,
15 girls, but you'd have
it's
to
not
cook
the
it. It's
vibe.
expensive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
forever. It's like a 5-hour dinner.
Yeah, and it was pouring, raining out.
Mm,
So they were just like staying in this sick house,
yeah,
all of them kind of having like a cozy vibes night because they're there, I think,
love.
for 4 nights or something like that. So this was like their night in, like literally sushi, Japanese food, chill. They had like a million bottles of champagne and wine.
Oh
Like
my
they're
God.
they're ready to party. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that for them.
Yeah, they're very cute. And so if you girls
Like,
are listening, hi, I had so much fun. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
hey.
I will also come to Boston. Yeah,
Oh,
and that's the
she
tea.
travels
Yeah, it's kind of like the almost like the same, not the same distance. Newport's closer, but
yeah,
Boston from Rhode Island's like an hour.
right there,
Yeah, for a
which
quick
is so
dinner.
nice.
Yeah, which is so nice.
It's like Long Island to the city.
Speaking of, I just saw that Rory is filming, or supposed to be filming, I think, in Boston this upcoming week.
For
Um, I don't know. There's like Newbury Street, which is like a famous shopping street in Boston, and I guess their girls are going shopping.
oh, well, the Sweet Potato Boys will be there.
And apparently, like Joellen and Rosie are beefing and queefing. That's what's happening.
Joelle and Rosie.
Yeah, because like I said, remember when we left off at the reunion, I was like, oh, it seems like Rosie's maybe hinting at coming for Joellen in season 2. And as we saw, the leaked
Wow.
likes, and then Rosie's texts are getting leaked, and she's like saying they're fake.
I feel
So
like Rosie is ready to go. She's like,
100%.
put me in, coach.
Especially if there's probably like 2 new girls, and I have to imagine one of those new girls is going to be like on Team Rosie to be
Yeah.
joining the cast. She needs like a buddy system. And I'm interested to see what happens with Rolla. Did you see that she posted a video? Everyone's making like those documentary.
Yeah.
She posted one that was like, oh, documentary about like being like
Oh,
a
like,
home wrecker, like breaking up a marriage for 2.5 years when like he says to move on or something like that. I'm like, okay, let's make one for your husband too. And
no,
she's
but
one
it's
of,
like, that's also not the point of the trend. The point of the trend is for you to be the person that they're talking about sitting down for the documentary, not for you to LARP as the
the person.
cheater.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, she's just breathing more air, breathing more life into this. Like,
I
let it
know.
go.
Let it go. But also,
Let
like,
it
why
go.
just all? Obviously, she's chosen her husband, right? But why just like
Hard.
the hate's only for the girl, like not the husband that was sending her messages saying, I'm gonna leave my wife for you, like I love you, and giving her rings. Like what? There was also a rumor, sorry, this turned into like Rory talk, but
No, please, I love.
there was also a rumor that I saw a blind post that there's like another Rory housewife that might allegedly have some run in with the law or issues like with that. And I was thinking like, or I think we were talking about this, it has to be Rolla because
Has to be.
I really think the only reason why her and Brian would still be together is like not because it's true love, because that man is disgusting, because like they did something shady together. That has to be it. They had to have done something.
She knows something, he knows something, they know something.
And they have to stay together,
It's
like in
dark.
case they get like indicted, they can't like snitch on the other one or so. Like I don't know. There has to be
Allegedly.
allegedly, yeah. Who knows? Like seriously, if you don't, let us know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Anonymously.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do agree. I think it would be her. Who else could it even be? I mean, it could be Alicia. She doesn't know. She wouldn't know.
Kelsey's never even paid taxes, so she is. What is she going to get in trouble for?
No, literally has never paid a bill in her life.
She doesn't know
Like,
what a W-2 is. Like,
same, and same with Alicia. So they're in the clear. Joellen is a PI. She is not letting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anything go. Like her bills are paid
Her
in
bills are paid.
advance.
Yeah.
They are on auto pay. She is good.
not Ashley,
No.
not
her
Rosie.
sweet
I don't
Ashley.
think.
Never, never, no. And that leaves but Rolla.
Not her sweet, sweet Ashley. Of course not. Never, never.
That leaves our garlic assed Rolla.
And I just want to say, I'm here for Rilla having like I always say her name weird. Can you say it?
Rolla?
Okay, is it Rula or Rilla?
It's almost like Ruella. Ruella Deville. How do you spell it? Rulla?
Yeah.
Rolla. Rolla.
Well, I am here for Rilla to have like a big season 2. I really hope that she just.
You Rolla hope she does.
I really hope she like shows up this year and she's like
shows
coming
up,
to events
yeah.
and she plays.
And she
I want-
comes to like film.
Yeah, like we see her. Okay, so that's all the Rory stuff that I've really seen, honestly.
Okay. No more sightings about town.
No, not none that I have seen. I think they were just filming in Cranston, but like, you know, of course, I was in Newport. Like, me and the girls just can't get on the same page.
In this town that's this
So small.
this island that apparently is so small.
I know. Hopefully soon. All right, should we get into some news, or do you have anything you want to
Absolutely.
dilly-dally? Okay, let's get into some news. First order of business. Now, I don't know how you're going to feel about this. It might deter you even more from the show, or it might persuade you into getting excited about it. But
Okay.
you know how there's like the RHONY legacy happening on E with The Golden Life with Kelly Ben Simone, Luann, Dorinda Medley, Sonia, and Ramona. They filmed that in Palm Beach. Apparently, E like loved what they filmed so much. They extended filming. They're adding more episodes to the season, and they're going to the Hamptons for the summer where they're going to be filming. And
Currently.
and Margaret Josephs is joining the cast, and Candice Bushnell is joining the cast. Do you know who that is?
Who?
Candice Bushnell?
Where is she from?
Okay, so Candice Bushnell is Carrie from Sex and the City. Like, she created Sex and the City.
Is she a housewife?
She's friends with Dorinda and with Luann, and she's like been on episodes of Old RHONY before. You know when
Okay.
you know when Dorinda said her famous line, like, I'll tell you how I'm doing, not well,
No,
bitch.
yeah,
She
yeah.
said that to Candice.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's in the mix, and she's kind of iconic because she literally is Carrie. She wrote the newspaper column, which became a book, and then that book became Sex in the City.
Wow.
And apparently
Legend.
there was like a character on one of the earlier seasons of Sex and the City who was based off Dorinda.
Who do you think it was?
The character was I wrote it down. Oh, Susan Sharon, and it was like this like quirky, eclectic like cashmere designer or something like that, and she had a husband named Richard.
They've been friends for a while.
Yes, yeah.
Dorinda is that bitch. You know what? Like people
Yeah.
hate on her, but she does run with a fabulous crowd.
And I think they have kind of a hot and cold friendship.
You know who I feel like always kind of respected Dorinda for that reason? Carol
Bethany.
Radswell.
Oh, yep. Well, no, because they were they somehow linked outside of
I'm
both
sure.
having being
I'm
widows?
I'm sure they are. Oh, wow. Yeah, that connection too. I forgot about that. But like,
Yeah.
it's always like, oh, crazy old Maurice, crazy old Dorinda. But like, some people do put respect on Dorinda's name
Yeah.
as they should.
Yeah. And that's Sonia's dream with the Morgan ladders.
Well, don't touch the Morgan ladders.
How do you feel about Margaret Josephs joining the cast?
Love her. I think it's
Yeah.
great.
Totally fine. So does this make you more inclined to want to watch?
Okay. Like
Because if
these
they're adding more
ladies.
episodes and they're adding more ladies, like I
Now,
think
I
it's gonna
don't
be good.
mind seeing the ladies in the Hamptons with a few extra faces, familiar
Yeah.
and unfamiliar. I will
Yeah.
take these new cast members. Seeing the old, no pun intended, ladies in Palm Beach, it's like Magaville. Not, I don't really, I'm not dying to watch that.
But you want to know what? I think it's going to be exactly what we need and what's been missing in kind of like the Housewives franchise that we've had for so long, like Beverly Hills and OC, where they're just so stale. I think
They
these
want to have
ladies,
fun.
they want to have fun. And it's going to be like, they're going to make like stupid little digs and like weird, funny remarks at each other. And then they're going to get drunk and then they're going to forget about it. And they're going to
Hmm.
keep doing it again and again and again. Like, I think it's just going to be like petty, stupid little
Yeah.
fights, nothing serious. No, like, your husband's cheating on you. Here's
No,
the
no.
proof. I have the screen. Like, they don't even have husbands.
No, these ladies are in their prime. They
Yeah.
really are just living their golden lives. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. And I do think enough time has passed, perhaps, that I can maybe have Ramona on my screen, maybe
You can do it. Now you have to think like Ramona as a character.
as a
Like,
character. And that's always where I go wrong is that I get too upset about the way that they are. Like, you're not coming to my Thanksgiving dinner. You're a
yeah, who
character on my
cares?
screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think like we should only be allowed to know so much about our reality stars. I know you're a real person, but I just want to keep like my idea of you where it is, and I don't want to know anything more, and like that's where
Right.
it stays, you know?
Yeah.
Keep you in the bubble. Okay, so you're kind of excited about it. You're not mad about it.
Okay, let's not like push it.
She's
We're
excited.
teetering.
Okay, well, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really good, and obviously, it's a good sign that they greenlit more episodes, like that the girls are
When are
going to
we
the
getting
Hamps.
this?
It's supposed to originally when they announced it, they said it's coming this year at the end of the year.
Like,
So
let's go. I feel like this is another one. This and Ultimate Girls Trip. I am fatigued of talking about it.
no, Ultimate Girls Trip we have been talking about for 6 years. Like just
Forever.
drop, and it's still not coming.
Why?
2 or 3
Did they push
weeks.
it back?
I think that they probably wanted RHORI to be over because the girls filmed for
Good
Girls Trip, and
God.
I think they wanted to get maybe like RHOC have that be a bigger deal because it's like the 20th season and they wanted to let it have its moment. But like, we're good. Just
Then we
drop
shouldn't have
it.
been talking about it this whole time.
I
Then,
know.
like, wait to film it. I've known about Kyle's white party for what feels like a decade. Right?
It's so true. It's so true. Oh my God. And now, like, but I guess the thing with the Ultimate Girls Trip, it's more about just like celebrating the city. Like, whatever drama
Right.
happens doesn't matter. We're not going to see any
Yeah.
follow up or aftermath. It's just going to be whatever we see on the show.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why you can drop it at any time because it's
So
like,
you're so right.
not that it's irrelevant. It's about like celebrating the franchise as a whole, you know?
Yeah, these
Yeah.
ladies go home and it's done.
Yeah. But like, just release the tapes. Like, we don't need to drag this out.
But speaking of dragging out, the fact that do you have the date for the Love Island reunion? I
Oh
think
my
it's like
God.
August
August
13th or 19th.
31st.
Oh,
August 31st.
who gives a rat? I mean, I guess I understand we got to give them some time out of the house. Let's see if they're still together. But wow, that's
Nikki,
a far stretch.
I posted on Threads and like nobody really cared about my thread. And I was
Right.
like, the crazy part about the Love Island reunion not airing until the 31st is that none of these people are going to be speaking to each other by then. Now they're like first out of camp energy where they're like excited and they still they shared this experience together and they're like making content. But in 2 weeks, these people are not going to be speaking to each other. It was not that type of season where
No.
everybody's like butt buddies, you know? Whoever's together is going to break up, except for Brinity. I do think that they are going to keep dating, and maybe Zach and Kata, because the way people on Love Island talk about them is they seem like really attached and like a little maybe codependency situation happening there.
I was very surprised to hear that. All of the interviews that I've been seeing from Islanders, when they're asked who's the strongest couple, they all say Kater and Zach.
Shocked. And
Shocked.
they're shocked that we're shocked that
Yeah,
that's
but
their
you know
answer.
what? That's like kind of yucky because then it's because, yeah, we're like the shock is because you're not seeing what we're seeing Zach
Yeah.
say
It's true. That's such a good point.
offline.
Yeah.
You know, like we're seeing the behind the scenes.
Yeah. I wonder if Kate is like gonna go back to New Hampshire and just like resume
I hope
life.
she does.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be like hit the runway or like do some campaign. Like
She is America's Next Top
she
Model. She is gorgeous. She is
she
model.
is. Wait, did I send you
She's
that meme
model.
that was like, oh, if she
Yes.
joined America's Next Top Model, Tyra would have given her a pixie cut.
Oh, a buzz. Speaking of pixie cut, did you see what Soul did to her hair?
No?
She got these, well, not, I'm sorry, they're not crazy, like crazy big blonde extensions.
Oh,
Like,
how's it look?
I don't love it. I like her better with a pixie. It didn't even
Oh,
look like her. It was so, like, jarring to see. I prefer a pixie.
maybe because of the mama happy, like she just needs to like disassociate for a little bit. Like
No,
I'm sure everybody that sees her on the street is like,
mama
mama
happy.
happy.
That's so sad.
I don't know if that's really the reason, Nikki. I'm just saying.
No, I know. But, like, if we're thinking that, others are definitely thinking that too.
Yeah, and that pixie
That
cut really stands out in a
If
good
there
way.
were 5 things that you could think of from this season, even 3 that stood out to you the most, like lines, it would have to be Mama Happy
Mama
on the
happy,
top.
give me 10.
What? Oh, give me 10. Still I rise.
And still still we rise, and then obviously, you know what I'm gonna say.
What?
The blowjob in the back seat.
Oh, I know. Yes. That's your 13th reason. Yes. And like the angry clam slam of Casa. When she hit that clam on the ground, it was like, "Fuck you, Casa." That was really
The angry no, like that was an
the
earthquake
ang-
in Fiji.
the angry clam.
The angry clam title of the episode. That's so funny. Oh my God,
That's a
Kenzie.
really good drink. She should make a beverage like at a bar, her local bar, and call it the angry clam. And it needs to be red.
It's like a Bloody Mary.
No, and it has a cherry in it because that's like her pearl, but it's all bloody because she's been slamming it down on the ground so hard.
I'm gonna throw. And it's served in a cup.
And it's in a scallop shell.
Oh my God, that's
Sorry. You
disgusting.
can cut that if you need to.
No, that's saying. Sorry, guys. It's Sunday. We're silly.
It's been a day, it's been a week, it's been a year.
And I'll be there for you. Okay, let's get to the next story because this, I can't
Let's.
believe that this is even real. Okay, so TLC is debuting a new reality series about moms with a spicy adult film side hustles.
Starring Farrah Abrams.
No, and the title is Double Lives of Suburban Wives. So they're cashing in on their own version of Mormon
Of Mormon
Wives.
Wives.
It's Christian
Okay.
wives. It's Christian wives. It's 6 Christian couples that live in St. Louis. And what I gathered is that 2 of the couples, 2 of the women specifically, one of them was a teacher. I think the other one was like a vet tech. They weren't making enough money. And they started like an adult,
Correct.
they started to become like adult content creators where they like made a whole room in their house. Like their husbands
Did they
participate.
know each other or
Yes, they're
did
friends.
this? Okay.
Yeah, they're friends. They
Guys, if this
started,
podcast doesn't work out.
you know where you can find us. So they started making like adult content with their husbands, like their husbands just like filming them like in their house, and they both I think got fired from their jobs, or the teacher got fired from
Right.
their job. And now though they're making so much money doing this, like whatever, if it's probably OnlyFans, but they're making so much money
Yeah, yeah,
making
yeah.
this adult content that now they're like bringing in their
It's an
friends.
MLM. It's not.
It is an I didn't even think about it like that. Oh my God. It's an MLM. They're
Yes.
recruiting their friends and they're shepherding them into this adult content
Oh
lifestyle
my
and like
God.
taking
And
them
they're
under their
moms?
wing. Yeah, they're moms. Yeah.
Wow. Are their kids a part of the show?
I think it's a family show, but they're showing that
Wow.
like this is what they do to make
And
money.
is it normal? Like their kids know what they do?
We'll have to watch the show to find out.
Wow. And that's so crazy that you said TLC because
Well,
I
TLC
did
doesn't
not
give a
even
rip.
realize. Of course, like if any channel would air something like this, it would be TLC. They're like, what haven't we done yet? But I can't believe that TLC is still on the air. That's Dr. Pimple Popper. That's My 1,000 Pound Life. That is
90 Day Fiance.
My Strange Addiction.
I mean, they have like really good
Yeah.
series.
No, it's actually like so, but it's like kind of like my
Icky.
guilty, yeah,
Yeah.
my
Guilty.
guilty pleasure. Yeah.
It is. It's a guilty pleasure channel for sure, and
Yeah.
this fits right in. It's just MLM, Nikki, that really took me out because that's exactly what's happening. They're recruiting. They're probably
Yeah.
making commission, and then those girls are going to recruit more girls.
Also, MLM also kind of like pimps.
I don't think they're like sleeping with other people.
They're like pimping their friends out to the
Yeah, they're like
internet.
having them dress sexy and like take pictures of them and like directing them how to pose and stuff like that to like make money and just like showing them the
Wow.
ropes of the adult content creator industry.
That is very unique. And
Yeah, I'll post the trailer to our stories. This comes out Sunday, August 9th, right after Ultimate
mark your
Girls Trip, I
calendars.
think. 10 p.m. It's going to be streaming the next day on Max. So mark your calendars, guys.
That also tracks.
So random. And it's just funny that like TLC needs to cash in on the Secret Lives. We know that Bravo is making their own like Secret Lives of Texas Wives or something like that. And now we're moving off of Mormons and we're kicking it old school. We're going back to Christians.
Back to the Christians.
The
You can always
OGs.
find something. Yep. Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the next story. Less salacious, but very exciting for the millennials. I'm worried about how you are going to react to this news. Like, if you're going to be excited about it or if you're going to give two sharts. But
Okay.
let me start by saying, do you know who the singer Michelle Branch is?
Of course.
Okay, Nikki, I just.
Na-na-na-na.
What?
If I can fall.
That's Vanessa Carlton.
Okay, fuck me. Wait,
Michelle
what's your other one?
Branch.
White houses.
That's Vanessa Carlton still, yeah.
No.
Yeah, still her.
Wait, okay. What is
No, but
Michelle
you're
Branch
you're
sing?
close.
No,
You're
I
close.
am.
Michelle Branch is "Cause You're Everywhere."
Is that not what I was
to-
just singing?
No, no.
Okay, yeah, exactly who I thought though.
Okay, but they do, they're
Same
both
person.
brunettes. Yeah, same person. Okay, so Michelle Branch is celebrating 25 years of her career, and she's jumping on the re-record trend, and she's releasing an EP of like her most popular songs from when she was
Really,
like
I don't know any.
super no, you will know them. So she's releasing an EP of like her most popular songs, like Everywhere, the one that I just sang.
Yes.
All You Wanted, that song. It's like, if you want to, I can
I can
take.
say-
Yeah,
Oh, I could save you. I could take
yeah,
you.
close. It's been a while. I Can Take You. So that song, Goodbye to You.
Oh, So it's So the Hills, like
Yes.
Laguna Beach.
Yep.
The soundtrack of Laguna Beach.
You know the song Breathe. If I just breathe.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
good.
she's re-releasing all of those songs, but
good.
she's like collabing with other artists for them. She hasn't released the other artists, but just to, like put a unique spin on it. And she dropped one of the new records this week. So the song was The Game of Love, which she originally sang with Santana. It was Santana's song. Michelle Branch was featured on it. And it's the song that's like a little bit of this, a little bit of... Okay. So she re-recorded that song and dropped it with the lead singer from the band, the New Radicals. They sing that song, You Only Get What You Give.
Sing it for us.
Don't give up. You got a reason to live. One, you only get what you give. So apparently, the singer from that band, the New Radicals, he wrote the song, The Game of Love. Santana and Michelle Branch took the song, whatever, 25 years ago. Like, he gave it to them.
Yeah.
They won a Grammy for that song.
Oh.
Back in 2002. So now Michelle Branch is re-recording it with him, full circle jerk, having him on the track. And it's so good. I'm not going to lie. The one with Santana is just like so good. But it's a vibe. It brings you right back to like the millennial era. But I'm excited that she's like taking a new spin on the re-records and really like upping the nostalgia, because 2026 is the new 2006, as everybody's been saying. And
Ew, that's like so disgusting though, actually, that you just said that, because that means that 20 years ago, that wasn't 20 years ago.
no, she's celebrating 25 years.
Oh my word. If I close my eyes and take a deep breath,
And just
I
breathe.
can, if I just breathe, I can be transported back to Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh,
I could
big time.
smell it.
Yeah. But that's why like her, Hillary Duff, like everybody's getting on it, because that's what we need and want right now. Like we're all
Yeah.
the same age. This is what we're craving. This
you know
is
why?
so smart. Why?
Because times are so dark right now.
know.
Who are the boomers going to get? Frank Sinatra, all these dead folks? Like, no, they don't have anybody to bring them back. We're old. We're depressed. We need a little happiness.
Well, and
And they're doing
millennials,
that for us.
millennials are like the most nostalgic generation. So
Yeah.
like Michelle Branch is a millennial. Hillary Duff is a millennial. We all want the same things, and they're the ones that are able to give it to us. And I'm so happy that they are. So for anyone that's interested, the EP is going to be titled Everywhere and Back Again. It is coming out November 6th, and she's also going to go on a little tour. I think tickets are already on sale. So if you want to buy tickets, hop on her website. And
Those are probably affordable tickets too, you guys. So
yeah, they're probably not too crazy, honestly. Oh, what I wanted to say, not about Michelle Branch, but just about our age. I saw a thread that said 15 years ago, I was 20, but 15
know.
years from now, I'm going to be 50.
no, that makes me sick.
But,
You know, my sister always loves to do, because my sister is 14 years younger than me.
Wow.
She'd be like, when I'm like 30, how old are you going to be? I'm like, can you just like shut up, actually? So rude to even speak to me like that. I'll have so much Botox and plastic surgery by then,
yeah.
so I'll feel like I'll be,
you'll be on your third bluff.
yeah.
But I was talking to my husband about it today that, like, there was a time period where high school did not seem so far away. And I have been out of that time frame for a really long time. I think like maybe around 23, I stopped feeling like I just got out of high school. And then I remember noticing that like, oh, okay, like I actually think I'm like in my next stage of life.
I have not transferred yet.
You still feel like you just got out of high school?
I do. I really do. Like, where has the time gone?
I love that energy, Nikki.
No, it's
But you kind of had two high schools. You had real high school, and then you
Yeah.
joined our group of friends, and you got to relive high school all over again.
God. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Yeah.
So
I
in
didn't
that
really
sense-
live in high school.
Yeah, like your high school started in college.
Yeah, when I was like 21. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just like joined a new town.
Yeah. You know what? When you were leaving high school, as you just said, I was just coming into it. Yeah.
You were a senior,
Yeah, I was a senior. I was
and
a
now
super
you're
senior.
you're a super senior.
You're so right.
So that's why it still feels a little fresh for you.
Thank
I really,
you. Yeah.
I came out of high
Right.
school 5 years earlier.
You're right. Mhm.
Wow. Oof. Well, I'm happy for you that you still feel the youth.
I do.
And you know what? It's not that I feel old, but when I say that number out loud, it's really shocking. Like I
it is.
turned 36.
Yeah. But you feel 36?
No, but like maybe 32,
No, like me, I feel
19.
not like physically, I don't feel
Yeah, there's a lot of ailments that you didn't have at 19.
not physically, I don't feel as spry as I did, but
Really.
mentally.
Yeah. Okay, good. Not mad about that.
Yeah.
Okay, the last story is going to lead into our girls' trip cast that
Okay.
we
We
separated on.
okay.
But it's not necessarily a story, but we just have to discuss because I don't think we talked about it offline at all. But Lala Kent and Sally.
I am so glad, Brie. I didn't know if you were going to do this, and I am so glad that you did. And because all of our stories, like most of them, have been perverted so far, this
Besides Michelle
lands
Branch.
perfectly.
Okay, so Sally from Southern Charm and Lala Kent from VPR and The Valley release a new podcast called Sex Unlocked. And it's just like a sex podcast. And the clips that I've heard so far from their first episode are absolutely insane. Like they are talking about,
So this is Lala's third podcast that
oh,
she's.
she's like Kevin Hart. Like she'll say yes to anything.
She has one with her brother. She has one with her,
The mistress when she was the mistress.
right, which is like so crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
Amber.
Amber.
No,
Yeah.
is it
Amber something.
Amber Heard?
No, Nikki, it's not Amber Heard.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. No, it's Randall's ex-wife
No,
when
I
Lala was
know.
the mistress. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
did I think that that was Amber Heard?
Because her name's Amber.
Not
Speaking of
Heard.
millennials, that's such a millennial name.
Yeah. And Lauren. Okay,
Lauren.
yeah, now with Sally.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
I'm surprised she doesn't have one with her mom. Some advice podcast or something like
I
that.
think something actually is happening with her mom right now,
Oh,
health
not good.
wise.
Oh boy.
Like
Okay.
with, I don't know, based on
Well,
one of her,
maybe that's why she needs another podcast. She needs more income.
yeah. Based on her clip from something that she posted with her brother, it was like a sad clip, but I don't know who they were referring to. But then the comments were like all talking about like parents.
Okay, don't love that.
Maybe it was her dad, but
She also is
anyway,
in the Dead Dad Club.
she is.
Yeah, so maybe just it was his birthday or something like that. It always comes back to the dead dads. Hopefully, like people that are listening that maybe have a father that has passed are not triggered by our constant
No, you know what
bringing it
I've
up.
found about most gals with in the DDC?
The DD community.
Yeah, in the big DDC. They have a great sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
You ladies.
If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a few years to get there, but once you do, you have that dark humor.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, totally. She gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they started a podcast talking about sex, and I feel like they want to
Head
be.
dads to ass eating.
Oh my God. I feel like they want to be Call Her Daddy
Totally.
so bad. But the thing with Call Her Daddy was that it wasn't forced. Like these were just like two crazy, a
Young
whirlwind
gals.
friendship, romance, early 20s.
Right.
Not saying you can't talk about sex when you're like older than that, but it was just more organic. This is like, I feel like they're both like, we love to talk about sex. We get shamed all the time. Let's make some money. Let's monetize off of this and talk about how we like to get finger banged and eat ass.
Yeah.
And-
The convos are really, really raunchy.
Yeah, and like not to sound like a prude because I'm not, but it's like
No,
ear porn. I just feel like it's creepy. If I were them, I'd be like, who's listening to this podcast? You know what I mean?
It makes me realize that I am vanilla with no sprinkles. Like, have not eaten an ass, wanted to eat an ass in my life. No offense to those who do are part of the AEC, the ass eating community. But it's just like, Sally almost feels like uncomfortable answering
Yeah.
the questions. It's very
Yes.
personal.
It's very personal. It's like we
There's a
don't
difference
have to share
between
this.
talking about sex and then like talking about eating ass on a
No,
podcast.
or like giving somebody advice. Like maybe have people
Right.
call in with their like issues or like, oh, somebody wanted to do this. Like, how would you pivot to that? Like,
No, you're giving your personal preferences and like
yes,
what you're doing behind closed doors. It feels very violating.
it's
Like
so
it's okay.
weird.
Like, I don't want to know about what you do behind your in your own personal life. Like do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah. I
But
just think like they could have pivoted it in a way where it's not them just like telling us every like you
yeah,
can weave your stories in
totally.
and make it seem lighter and less invasive, but to just like come out the gate, it's like, how do you like to do this? It's like, okay, let's
It's giving Love Island episode 1.
oh my God. What's your favorite position? And that's tame compared to what they're, I mean, that's really nothing at this point
Yeah.
compared to what they're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get some creepy listeners on that pod, but
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what's weird.
yeah.
But I don't know. I feel bad. Like, you guys know I love Sally, like, so it's hard for me to disagree with.
Besides the ass eating, what else?
That's now out on the internet forever.
No, right.
Yeah. Clips. People are
Yeah.
making clips. People can remix that. People can
Clips,
talk
clits, all of the above.
clips,
Clips,
clips, clits, and slits.
We can't make that our episode title
I'm
because we'll
sweating,
get
you guys.
flagged.
Okay, I wanted that to bring us into the conversation where
Great.
I reposted a thread from the account, Gabbing with Gibbs, and he said that we get Ultimate Girls Trip, we get, all the housewives spin-offs of like their girls trips. There needs to be one of girls from franchises that are not housewives. Like, why do we not have an Ultimate Girls Trip of girls from like Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality, VPR, The Valley? So one of the Maddies, shout out to Jackie, she was like, wow, that would be such a good idea. Like, who would be your dream cast? And I was like, oh my God, I need some time to think about this because there's so many factors.
Drop the ball.
That's okay, Nikki. And she sent me her list, so I can share hers too.
Great.
So I was like, let me think about this. We'll talk about it on Monday because I really need to just like dial in. And I've been playing chess all day, moving people, places, and things around. One, two.
That's like
three.
when you're a teacher and you're trying to find the seating chart that fits just right. It's a
Yeah.
game of Tetris.
It's
Like,
hard.
you really got to write them on index cards and move them around,
Okay,
It's
I'm
to be
gonna
done in
read.
pencil.
I'm gonna read hers first because hers like set the vibe for mine. Like, do you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I was like, okay, this is where we're just like how this is where we're going. Like, I need to get in that headspace. So this is Jackie's dream cast, 7 girls. First, Sally from Southern Charm.
Duh. Has to be there.
Second, Aisha from Below Deck.
Ooh.
Third, Mia from Southern Hospitality.
Okay. Not familiar, but
Like, one of the most gorgeous gals in the world. Next, she put Jonessa from Shaw's.
okay. Golnessa.
Golnessa, so sorry. Next, we have Galena from McBee Dynasty. Now that was really like, okay.
No, that's psychotic.
Mess Express. Then we have Mia from Summer House. And listen to this one, Nikki. She finished it off with Catherine Dennis. Now, I just want to say, everybody sit with that for a second. Can you imagine if we get Sally, Aisha, 2 Mias, Golnessa, and Catherine Dennis on a trip together? Like, I actually think, like, it would be too much drama.
No, the thought of having Sally, Gigi, who is Golnessa,
Yeah.
and Catherine Dennis together, that is like oil and water. It's like we could either have the best time or the worst time.
And that's,
And Gigi, excellent. You need her there.
totally. I thought that was such a good one. And also, Galena is such a wild card, but like she will get
crazy.
she will get in the mix. Like, I really think like she will get all up in there. Wow, so crazy. Not mad about that.
Do we have an update on Catherine Dennis? Because I did just do a little stalking of her
Yeah, what'd you
so
find?
randomly. Nothing. She hasn't posted since, I want to say, 2024.
It's probably for the best.
No, I know, but is she okay?
Oh,
I don't
I
know
think
who
we would
has the
know.
kids.
yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know what the custody sitch is there. I was wondering if
I hope
she's-
everything's okay. I feel like the last we heard, things were probably not amazing, but hope that she's come out the other side because, I mean,
Yeah.
that was some crazy reality TV back then. Okay, let me go through mine, and then if you think of anybody. So first, I too picked Sally because I just feel like
Has
she
to.
has to be.
Yep.
Next, I went Daisy, Below Deck.
I love Daisy.
And then I did Maddie from Southern Hospitality. Now, she doesn't drink, but she is like vibes. I feel like she would get along with anybody. She would be, she's a DJ, so she would be like Kyle Cook energy kind of. Then I did Lindsay from Summer House. And I almost didn't do her because I feel like she could maybe be too controlling. But then I also feel like she would make sure like the ship's running, that things are moving. Then I did Kristen Doty because I was thinking like Kristen
We
Doty.
don't need Lindsay and Kristen.
I don't know.
Kristen could keep the show running.
That's true, but Kristen Doty also is like one of those people that if she's fighting with somebody, she will talk to anybody sitting next to her and just like word vomit everything she's ever said. Like, do you know what I mean? She's one of those
Yeah.
people, like, if she's fighting with you, now she's the other person's best friend.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you kind of need that vibe on a girl's trip.
Oh, I'm
And
here for Kristen. I could do without Lindsay. Sorry.
you want to know what who's Kristen's best friend would be on the trip that I wrote down as a wild
Ooh.
card? Brianna Bierman.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
we've
why
got
not?
range.
I mean, why not? She was on Bravo. Like, they bring
Yeah.
people back for these girls' trips all the time. And then the last one I wrote,
She
Jordan.
could get crazy with Sally.
Oh, totally. I put Jordan from Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I know you didn't watch that, but she's
No.
like such a Bravo girly. She's like friends with everybody. Sally and Maddie are friends IRL. Daisy gets along with everybody. I feel like Lindsay like could possibly stir shit up, and Chris and Dodie is gonna be like hot mess. And then I think
Yeah.
everybody's gonna love Brianna Bierman, and Jordan also gets along with everybody. So I don't know.
Are you saying Brielle?
Oh, sorry, Brielle. Yeah, I was thinking of myself, Bierman.
Okay. Wait, because I was like, and then I was thinking Ariana.
No,
And then I
Brielle.
was like, Brianna. Okay. No, Brianna.
I
Brianna
gasped
Bierman.
myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brianna Bierman.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't put Mia from Summer House.
I did, and then I
She's our
swapped her
girl.
out. Yeah, I did, and then I swapped her out because I don't know. I thought maybe she's like too new.
You know what, guys? I will do the correct homework assignment and drop it on the stories today.
And if you have your cast, let us know too.
Okay. Do you want to know what I did for my
Yeah,
Ultimate Girls Trip? I just recasted Ultimate Girls Trip.
perfect.
I did Lisa Rinna
Wow,
from
from you, that's big.
Beverly Hills. That's my number one because she
Wow, so you're
is,
bored with TV, is what you're saying.
yeah, she is producer. She is going to produce. She will
Yeah.
keep it going. She knows what she's doing. Have to have Lisa Barlow. I know she was included in the real one. You have to have her. I have Bethany. This is like hot fire. I
Wow.
have Bethany because I feel like she would get into it with Rinna. She would call Lisa Barlow out on her shit. Like, she would think that Lisa Barlow's annoying and would call her
Yeah,
out.
totally.
Then I have Rosie because I also feel like Rosie is ready to play.
Wow, Nikki. Okay.
With that said, I also have Dolo because I want
Oh,
to see
yeah,
if
yeah.
they're going to get into it. I also feel like Bethany and Dolo could get along. And then I have Portia and the Grand Dame
Oh my God.
to
That is like, it's like
round out
pick every big
my,
personality that's been
yeah,
on Bravo minus Teresa. Let's put them in a room and
yeah, I
see what
couldn't.
happens. Yeah, God, Tree.
No.
Wow. That would be,
Yeah.
you know what? That could either be amazing television, the girlies just have
Or
fun,
too
or like,
much.
or nobody talks to each other because their egos are so big that they like don't want to be the first one to strike a
Yeah.
conversation. You know,
Yeah.
they're just like, you should come and talk to me.
Yep. That's why I put Dolo and Rosie because I feel like they're a little bit more low key, but they're willing to play.
Totally, totally. Wow. Okay, not mad about that, Nikki.
Thanks.
But yeah, if you come up with the other one,
I will.
let us. It was hard not to pick two people from the same franchise because I was like, oh, I
Very
would do like
hard.
Mia and Sierra, or like,
Right.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
Madison and Sally.
yeah, I know Madison, and then that's what Jackie was saying too. That like then you can go like legacy, where it's like Madison,
Right.
Ariana Madix,
So
Lindsay,
true.
Sierra. Like, do you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, you could just go so many
Love that
different
idea.
ways. Yeah, wow, that would be crazy. Okay, that's all I had for stories. Let's get into some
Great.
TV recs, because I did watch some TV this week. Um, I watched the Dancing with the Stars Next Pro.
Did you like it?
Did you watch it?
I didn't.
I actually did really like it. So you guys know Dancing with the Stars is doing a competition series to find the next pro to join the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars. And Robert Irwin is hosting, and can I just say, he's so like dramatic and facial expressive and just such an entertainer. And
Yep.
for somebody so young, he really just gets it. He does such a
Yeah.
good job and such a good pick for this show. He's such a cutie. But I really enjoyed it. It's like girls versus guys. I mean, it's not girls versus guys, but they split them up, girls and guys, broke them up into doubles. They each had to do a dance together, solo, then they got judged, and then I think two people went home.
Wait, do they know are they picking two pros or just,
So that's what I was going to say. I wish they were picking one girl and one guy, because it's like very obvious who the standouts are. Like this one girl,
Right.
Mark's mom called like a superstar, and like you could just tell from the second we met this girl Selena, you're like, oh, she's it. Like she's gonna be on the show. They can't not pick her. She is that bitch. But there's other good girls too, and like there's a couple of good guys, but the women are way better than the
And I
guys.
wonder how that works out for casting. So this is all like pre-recorded, right? So they
Yeah,
did this first and then they
yeah. So they
made probably
already
the casting.
Yeah, they already have the pro, obviously, but it's really good. It's just like an easy watch. It's nice to
Fun.
see like the Dancing with the Stars people back together. And I do have to say, like, Derek Huff is annoying, but I like he's just is the show, and I agree with a lot of his critiques and his takes, and he just kind of like is Dancing with the Stars, you know?
Yeah, he's so annoying. Though, like all I could see him doing is
Yes.
like the glam bot doing like a jump twirl.
Oh my God, Nikki, his dance, like when he's like, they're like, and now, and like Derek Huff is a
Uh-huh.
judge. He does like a whole dance sequence, and he's kind of like they're gonna have like a rotating person. So I don't know if Derek Huff is gonna be there every
Okay.
week, but for this week, he was like the mentor, and he gave them like the challenge, and his whole dance to be like introduced was so over the top.
That's that's him.
Yeah, that's just him. Like,
That
just
razzle dazzle.
yes, it's so funny. And we have a little nepotism because Ezra, who's a pro in Dancing with the Stars, his sister is trying out to be on the show.
Oh,
And I have to say, you guys, like, she's not great. Like,
okay.
she's getting the Nepo sister treatment, but that's
Okay.
okay. Like, she can maybe not this year, but it's not out forever, I don't think. She seems pretty young. I'm not sure how old she is, but
You're giving Dallas cowboy cheerleader. Like, try again next year. Maybe not this year, but come back.
yeah, like if you work harder,
Try
maybe
harder.
you can try out next year. Maybe you'll make it to the
Yeah.
finals next year.
Pick up a few extra classes.
But if anyone needs just like something light and fun to watch, it is really good. Like I'm gonna
Cute.
put it back on. It's on tonight, Monday. The next show that I started watching, I posted on our stories like maybe 2 weeks ago, the 5 Star Weekend with Jennifer Garner, Regina Hall, Darcy,
Wow.
Chloe, I can't say her last name, but it's like a star-studded cast. I'm sorry, I'm butchering everybody's name. It's based off of a book by Ellen Hildebrandt.
Hmm.
And it got like mixed reviews, people saying that like they love the show or that the show was like too slow paced for them and it should have maybe been a movie. But I've told my mom to watch it. She binged it in like 1.5 days. She loved it. I am taking my time watching it. It's definitely like a slow burn of a show, but I am enjoying it. I don't know what there's not to love. It's aesthetically nice. The cast is great.
Mystery?
It's so, spoiler alert, you find this out on the first episode, but Jennifer Garner is like kind of like a modern day Martha Stewart, if you will, like Instagram personality, Susie Homemaker, and her husband suddenly like passes away. So 6 months after his death, she's still,
So she
like
poisoned him.
no. 6 months after his death,
Okay.
she's still like grieving. Her and her daughter are like having a tough time. She's like obviously struggling. And one of her friends, like, oh, you should pick a friend from each phase of your life. And you have this beautiful house on Nantucket and go and have like a 5 star weekend with like 5 of your best friends. So she picks 5 of her best friends. She's doing her Susie Homemaker. She's like feeling like it's like giving her distraction and like giving her
Hmm.
purpose to like plan this whole weekend. And we find out, the audience, that one of her friends was having an affair with her husband.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's like
Not murder, but there's
no, no,
mystery.
no.
There's
Oh yeah, yeah,
suspense.
yeah.
There's drama.
Drama, not suspense, but yeah, drama. And it's like, oh, we know this big secret, and she is like, how is she gonna find out? Like, how is this? And then you're also
Mm.
seeing like the layers of her friendships with all these women. One's from her
Hmm.
childhood, one's from college, one's a mom friend. Like, it's just all these different dynamics of the
Yeah.
group, and yeah, it's good. Like, I think it's okay to take time watching a series sometimes. We don't have to just get
Right.
to the plot
Binge.
immediately. Yeah.
Can I just say that that is my worst nightmare to be invited on that
Oh,
trip? Like,
really?
hey, Nikki, you want to come on this trip with me and 4 of my girlfriends that you've never met before? My God. Like, no, I don't.
Surprisingly, I'd be like, yeah, like I'll go to your
Of
house in
course you would.
Nantucket that you're gonna
Of
just like do
course
everything.
you would. Me, I'm like, no, can't leave my 4 walls of my house. Can't socialize.
Well, Maybe one day we'll get a house in Nantucket together.
Unless it was if you invited me. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if you have 4 other friends to invite,
that's
but
the thing. It'd be like my sisters-in-law, my husband's cousins. Like those are my, you
and
guys
for
know,
that I would come.
my
Yeah.
friends or family. Okay, that's all I had for Rex. Do you have any Rex, Nippolina?
I do. I
Ooh.
started watching a show on Prime. It's called Murder 101. It's based off of a
Oh.
podcast. It is a 3-part docu-series. It's kind of slow, but I did watch it with my husband, and you guys know he's such a hater, but he did allow me to watch it, and we did start the second episode, so that's a good sign. It's this guy who's a teacher. He teaches a sociology class in high school, and he's working with his students to solve a cold case murder.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's worked with his students in the past, and they've kind of brought some things to light with this case. And now he's working with a new set of students, and they are working on this serial killer cold case murder mystery.
Wait, that sounds so good. And it's a documentary, so like it's
Yep,
true. Wow.
all
Okay.
all real footage. Yep.
Oh my God, I have to watch it. That sounds so
It's like
good.
Brie, it's almost giving like bug juice.
What?
Yeah, like meeting the kids. Like you get to like meet the kids a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
They're in high school. It's like meeting them and like getting to hang out with them at the
Oh, they're
library.
in
And
high
they're
school.
in high school.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking college. Sorry, I missed
No,
the high
they're
school
like
part. Okay,
kids.
that is
Yeah.
literally bug juice. Wow,
Yeah.
millennials know.
Yeah. I'm like,
That
this is
show
so
was
interesting.
that was my first real world.
The best.
Bug Juice was seriously the like intro to the real world. If you watch Bug Juice when you were 10, you were watching the real world when you were 12.
The best. Yeah. Absolutely. And
So
you're
good.
still watching reality TV now.
Of
And you might
course.
even have a podcast with your best friend about it.
Most likely, yes. Wow. I'm gonna check that out. That sounds
Yeah, it's great.
so good.
I 90% sure it's on Prime Video.
Okay, well,
3 parts.
we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Any other recs?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so for upcoming TV this week, well, first of all, In the City, which we didn't watch, is over. The reunion is on Tuesday. I won't watch, but I will watch clips. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
whatever happens is gonna come out. And also, like I know that new shows when they have a reunion, it's in the clubhouse, but it just
Yeah.
feels weird to have like Danielle, Lindsay, Kyle, Amanda, like in the club, Andrea
Yeah.
in the clubhouse for a
Yeah.
reunion.
Shoulder to shoulder in the
Yeah, it's like a little
clubhouse.
like unserious. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So anyway, so that's on Tuesday. Also coming out on Tuesday, Real Housewives of London aired last year in the UK, like on their streaming service called Hayu, which is like where you can stream all Bravo shows. But now, a year later, Bravo is adding it to their slate, so it must have done well enough that they are going
Okay,
to
that's
now
great.
air it on Bravo. So that is going to premiere Tuesday at 9 p.m. and then be available to stream the next day on Peacock. And
I
then
know
the
people love
last
Ladies of London, so hopefully that
I know,
sparks
but I
some.
think people are a little butthurt. It's like, okay, so you canceled Ladies of London to bring a show that aired a year ago to the network of
Yeah,
still
but they're
about,
not filming it.
yeah,
they're just bringing over old work.
but they're
Like, yeah,
not just
just like
like,
let's just.
but they're not putting it right on Peacock. They're like, it's on
Oh,
Bravo,
right. Yeah.
which is kind of
Mm,
crazy. I mean, it
that
must
is
be good.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this next upcoming TV is for me because I don't know if you remember last year when speaking of guilty pleasures, I remember I talked about this show called Ransom Canyon, and I was like, guys, I'm afraid to
No.
admit that like I watched this show on Netflix. I don't know if anyone else is watching it. It's with Minka Kelly and Josh Duhamel, and it was like Netflix shot at doing Yellowstone,
Okay.
and it was like really cheesy, like country western, like oil, big oil, and like drama and like murder. I don't know if anyone was murdered, I can't remember. But it was out on Netflix last year, and I did watch it. And I was literally thinking, like, wow, I wonder if it got renewed for season two. And when I was looking to see what's coming out this week, season two of Ransom Canyon is going to be on Netflix on Thursday, the whole season. And they added for season two my boyfriend, Steve Howie, who like owns my heart, I love so much. He joined the cast for season two, so I can't wait to watch Ransom Canyon from
Who is?
Shameless.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Like my
The
husband.
boyfriend. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if anyone else watched Ransom Canyon last year, this is a safe space for you. You don't have to feel ashamed or embarrassed. Like, I'm right there with you. I'm also a Minka Kelly stan. I read Minka Kelly's memoir, and
Mm-hmm.
it was incredible. Like,
Okay.
she had a crazy life. So, I just really love Minka Kelly, and I want to show her my support. And I do that by watching Ransom Canyon.
Thank you for your service.
And that's my advocacy for Ransom Canyon.
Okay.
My charity work is done here.
I'm happy for you.
Okay, that's all I had for upcoming TV. We'll just do like a quick little mini recaps, if you will. I said I wanted to ask you about Big Brother. I do want to
Mm-hmm.
start with Real Housewives of OC real quick. I know you didn't watch.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch episode 2, just like on my
Give it
phone
another
and watching,
chance.
because I was like, I have to, I have to
It's
like
your
do my,
job.
I have to do my service as
Mm-hmm.
a reality TV person, like someone that's been invested in these women. And I feel like last year we're talking about bloggers, right? This
Mm-hmm.
year we have podcast beef. Tamara and Emily are beefing over Emily leaving Tamara's podcast network. She feels like Emily's ungrateful for being on Tamara's platform. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like what we were saying earlier about how the RHONY legacy spinoff, The Golden Life, is just going to be like a group of
Mm-hmm.
ladies that just want to have fun, that are friends, and that would do that, cameras or not. Like, that is
No,
not this group of
they're
women.
so petty. Everything is like, we can't let anything go.
And it's not fun, petty. It's like, do you even really care about that? Like, Tamara,
No.
you're mad that when Emily announced that she was leaving the podcast network, she didn't thank you in her caption. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? That's where we're at right now? Like, that's not even good, petty. Like,
Yeah.
that's just dumb. And I feel like for like RHOC, the 20th season, like celebrating 20 years of this legacy, I wish that we just like took a pause on this cast. And it would have been
Mm-hmm.
better if it was like literally the season 1 cast of like Vicky, Tamra, Gina Keogh,
And
bring
do you know
Lori back.
Gina has cancer?
I know, I
They
just saw
just
that.
posted that.
I
Her
know.
daughter just posted that. They are doing a
She's tongue
GoFundMe for her.
cancer.
And I did have to scroll down to see, who was contributing, if any of the ladies did put their name on the GoFundMe.
I did.
And the top contributors were $500 from Vicky Gunvalson
Of
and
course.
$500 for Tamara Judge.
Of
Although I
course.
don't know if that is real or if somebody just is
No,
like
I believe that.
being a
Totally.
fake and putting their name as Tamara Judge.
Vicky and Gina are still friends because on the first episode, like she was on the phone with Gina in the car. Maybe they did
You
try to
give a
get
little
her,
more than 500, no?
well, maybe, privately or something like that.
Yeah.
But I wonder if maybe they did try to get her back this season. Maybe she declined
Mm,
because of what's going on with her health. But I just feel like it would have been more nostalgic and lighter
I
if it
agree.
was like the OGs, like bring Joe back.
Yeah.
Let's like
Did
recreate
they?
the season. No, they didn't.
I thought that they were trying to.
All they brought back was Vicky. We had literally the same as last year, minus Katie, Janella, and we just added Vicky. And I'm just like,
Hmm.
and
Alexis?
no
No Alexis.
Alexis.
And no
Yeah.
Gretchen.
And no Gretchen. Yeah. Wow. Like, even forgot about that. But I'm just like, like, what are we going to do the whole season?
How has Vicky been? Has she been rigging it?
The thing is, it's just like a weird group of women. You have Emily and Gina. You have Heather that kind of plays both sides. You have Vicky
Right.
that's like only really going to be friends with Tamara and Shannon. Like,
Hmm.
and then you just have Jen there. It's just a very weird mix. And I feel like for the 20th season, like the cast, we could have just done one legacy season of like OGs or like
Yeah.
people that were on the first 5 to 10 seasons, whatever it is. Like, it's just not it.
Yeah.
Not what I
It's just
would.
an extension of Rosie of last year. Like, it's not
With Vicky.
20th. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like not just Vicky made Rosie what it was. Like, it was
Yeah.
all of them together. And obviously, you can't recreate that magic,
Yeah.
but it would have been nostalgic for them and for us to see some mix of more like Rosie legacy people on the
Yeah.
cast if they wanted to partake. And it wouldn't have had to have been like 16 episodes. Give us 8 good episodes or
Yeah.
whatever it is. It didn't have to be like whatever.
Yeah. Even Vicky can't save Rosie where it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
there might be
Vicky.
a big pause after that.
Yeah.
Okay, now the only thing that I really wanted to talk about Big Brother is that the internet is kind of divided, and I think they hate to admit that having Devins and
Mm-hmm.
Dee join Big
And
Brother have really,
even
and Angela even too, but it has really done big things, I think, for this season of Big Brother.
I truly have been enjoying Big Brother, and it is because, well, they have done big things, but D won, right? So she's head of
Yeah,
household.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
of course she's going to get most of the credit, a lot of like the talking points right now. We're all talking about her and
Yeah.
Devon's. But yeah, I do think that they brought in a big audience. They brought you in.
Totally. They brought me in this season for sure. And I also think just their presence there as like being on Survivor and like gamers,
Step it
everybody
up.
in the house has stepped it up. Like this is the I mean, I haven't watched in maybe like 5 years, but even just from what I know of Big Brother, like they have started the gameplay
Hmm.
week 1. Like
You
the
have
house
to,
is
yeah.
divided, we have split, we have all these different alliances and people are playing so hard. The only
Yeah.
thing I don't like about that is I think they're going to try to take out all the big players. I think the other side is going to try to take out Devins, and I think
Hmm.
Devins is going to try to take out Jason or Rome. And we need those big personalities to get us through this whole season of Big Brother. Like we can't take out all the top guns in the first 2 weeks. We need to
No,
keep them around for much,
we
much longer.
need Roman Lyric. That's half
Yes,
the show.
that's half the show. Even if Lyric I don't know who's going home when we record this, but even if Lyric gets eliminated, like that's fine because Rome
Hmm.
will have a big reaction and maybe he'll be sulking and that will affect like his game for the rest of the time. But we can't be taking out top dogs. Like
Right.
everybody
And
that's
Rome
playing hard needs
also
to stay.
Rome will also rebound. Lyric will just
Yes.
cry and want to go home. He'll
Yeah,
be
like
he'll be over it in 2 seconds.
so I'm really afraid that they are going to try like the big players are
Hmm.
coming out hard and they're just going to try to take each other out as soon as they can and we need to like pick off
Yeah.
some of the middle people first. Like that's what I am afraid of happening. I also wanted to ask you, what did you think about Jason crying to Angela, crocodile tears, and saying, like, you're my house mom, like, I love you, and then going and saying, like, oh, that was fake. I just want her to feel like I'm on her side.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that. What
Oh my
episode was
God.
that? What day was that?
I don't remember.
Wait, wait. Okay.
He was like
Um,
crying on the couch with Angela, like, and she was like, I'll be your mother in here. Like, you have my support. Like, my son's gay.
God. I didn't even see that. What I thought you were going to ask me was about Devin spilling the beans about the
Oh,
alliance.
yeah, that was
I
crazy.
didn't see that, but yeah, okay. Like,
You think that's just
good.
the game? I said get him on the traders. Like that's the type of behavior that we need on the traders. And you get that on Big
When
Brother too, but week 1, I'm like, we don't have to go that
right,
hard. Like we can bring those crocodile tears. You're going to be here for 80 days. How long are they in the Big Brother house? Like we got a
a long
long
time.
game to play here, please.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we don't need the tears the first week. You say that for when you really need to manipulate, We're
No,
just not there yet.
that was like when that guy from Survivor cried about his grandma dying,
Yep. But
and she
see,
was so fine.
Johnny Fairplay. I mean, but that was towards the end of the game. Like that
Yeah,
was a good,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What did you think about my question about Devin's freaking telling the other alliance about his other alliance?
I think it was like first week excitement. He was like, "Oh, like playing a new game. Like I'm just these are my friends. These are my people. This is my alliance. I want them to trust me." It's like I just
Oh,
said, everyone settle down. Like
if I were
let's,
D, I would have been so mad.
yeah. But I think like in the Big Brother house, like even those
It's different.
alliances, they have alliances and then they have alliances. Like
Yeah.
everything changes. And it is kind of like the most recent of Survivor where like you have an alliance, you tell somebody, they're gonna go tell some like it all
Yeah.
and then it all gets mumbled, jumbled, and mixed up. As long as you have like your core, like those mini alliances are gonna get broken up at some
Yeah.
point. So I feel like as long as he has D and their crossovers, like they're in a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
I'm loving it. Yeah, I can't wait to watch. That's all I had for Big Brother. Anything you want to discuss besides TV before we get to We're Not Mad About It?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, guys, if you made it to the end of this manic Monday episode, we hope we didn't scare you off too much. We'll see what makes it on the. We'll see what
Yeah,
gets left
really.
on the cutting room floor and what actually made it to the episode. But if you made it this far, we like to end every episode with something that we're not mad about. Start the week on a happy, positive, fresh note. One thing that I'm not mad about is I'm not mad about the Odyssey press tour because never in my life have I wanted to go to the theater more than to see the Odyssey. Like I told Andrew, I think we have to see it this weekend.
You're kidding. Not, I've not seen one thing.
Nikki,
What?
every fucking clip I see of this press tour, I'm watching and I'm like, I have to see this movie. First of all, the cast, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, Tom Holland, so many other people, but like I feel like the cast, like their energy, like they all are obsessed with this movie and it just is like really coming through in their interviews. Like I think they're all so proud of this film. They love the film. They really think it's great. It's getting great reviews. It just came out last Friday and like I
What's
have
the
to go
time on
see
it?
it.
What's the time?
I think it might be like 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And if you see it, so the Christopher Nolan, like it was filmed in like an IMAX camera. It's
Hmm.
like this really specific camera. So like there's IMAX theaters and then there's like bigger IMAX theaters and
Hmm.
people are saying like if you're going to see it, you have to see it on the big one. The
Oh,
only
wow.
problem is there's only 25 of those theaters, I think like in the US. And
Wow.
guess where one of them is?
Not Cranston, Rhode Island.
Providence, baby. Like I
Wow.
think I have to go see
You
it.
have to.
Yeah, I have to, right?
Yeah. Hire a
It
sitter.
yeah. I have to go see it. It's like really, and like I'm so obsessed with Anne Hathaway right now.
You know,
She
karma.
just, she just like is,
Easy breezy, beautiful.
yes. And she was actually saying in an interview that she has that energy now because like she was on the other side of kind of like being
Mm.
hated and being in her head and feeling like she didn't fit in. And she kind of like got all of that out of the way that now she's so sure of herself and she just feels like happy and confident that like what people think of her doesn't penetrate her anymore. Like she's
No.
happy that now she's receiving love, but she
Yeah.
doesn't really like she's happy with her
She
life.
stood in front of a crowd and said, "Calma, calma." Like that is somebody who does not give a shit what others think about them. Not only is she speaking up for herself, but she's also being kind of crazy.
No, I love her so much. I just think she's like
Great.
so cool. Yeah, so I have
She's
to go
so
see it, you
cute.
guys. Yeah, she's such a cutie. All right, what are you not mad about?
Okay, Anne Hathaway, from Anne Hathaway to Rachel Ray. What I'm not mad about is a garbage bowl while cooking.
Yeah.
Rachel Ray, if you know her 30-minute meals back in, I guess, 2006, 2005, back in that range, 20 or so years
Well, we're
ago,
here.
we were watching 30-minute meals and Rachel Ray had a garbage bowl. So let's say you're chopping an onion, you don't need like the little ass end, you toss it in the garbage bowl. Instead of having tids and bits everywhere and like having to open the garbage 100 times and throw like shards of potato skins in there, you just put it in your garbage bowl and then at the end, you just dump it in. And it's just such a nice way to keep your working space clean.
That is Chef 101, Nikki. Like,
Is it?
oh my God, that is like that is what you do in a restaurant. Even when I'm at home, I have a bowl and I put all my garbage in there and then I empty
Yeah.
the bowl. Like when you work in a restaurant, you have one little tray of like what you're prepping. You
Yeah.
have your garbage bowl and then you have a tray of where like the finished prep product is
Hmm.
going to. So you're like trimming green beans. You have all the
Hmm.
green beans on a tray. You have a
Yeah.
garbage bowl in front of you and on the other side of you you have like a new bowl or something that the cut green beans are going to
Yep.
be in.
Yep.
So you pull, cut, trash next to the tray.
Yeah.
That's the chef way, Nikki. I'm so proud of you for getting your
You
trash
consciously
bowl.
know? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's
Yep.
that's
I
sick.
love it. That's my recommendation to you guys.
It makes so much sense, and it just makes it so much easier. And just like to have a clean work area, it's a clean
Seriously.
mind, clean work area. It actually like makes such a big difference.
Yep. Crack an egg. I don't have like an eggshell just sitting on there, and I don't have to touch the garbage and just be like
Yeah,
up and down with the garbage. So, not mad about it.
let the yolk drip down, baby.
Oh, my favorite.
Well, on that note, you guys, if you like what you heard, like what you saw, we will be back next Monday. We would not be mad if you left a review, left a comment, shared the episode. Follow us wherever you listen to this podcast. Follow us on YouTube if you watch video. Any love and support you can show to the podcast will be greatly appreciated. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Hopefully, I've seen the Odyssey.
Hopefully.
I
Let
know.
us know how it
Stay
was.
tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. All right,
Love you
bye.
guys. Bye.